So in the European Championships, so the only race that happened in the season of 2020 was the European Championships.
Yes, yes. We are very happy that these events can start, because we know that we are good on this year, and we can do some tests, not test on the erg,
Yeah,
or our camp, that we can test the rivals, the other crews. That we are happy that this event is started.
yes. And how was your performance there? Because you won a bronze medal behind the Netherlands and Italy, I think. How was that race for you?
This race, we are not on the so good shape, because in this moment of the year we always have some free time.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
is something about you must row on your vacation, something
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
That
So
we are very this results on this regatta is very good for us.
yeah. So how has your training been going since the European Championships? How has it been? Very hard? Has it been okay? What has your training been like since the European Championships?
I think that we have very tough camps, because we have many camps on the year. Something about 300 days on the year we spent on the camp.
300 in Poland?
Yes.
Or in Europe?
Sometimes we stay on the Poland. When the weather is not good, we go to the Portugal.
You're in Portugal now, I know.
Yes, and now I'm in Portugal, because in the Poland we have minus 17 Celsius degrees. The whole lake is frozen.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering, Marcin, in terms of when you train on the water, what is the hardest session that you do? Is it a long distance session, or is it shorter pieces? What is for you the most hard training session that you do on the water?
On the water, okay. Now we have only the long session.
Yeah.
Yes, we do low rate, many Ks on the water, the long time. That in this time, the hardest training is I think that we do something about 26, 28 Ks on the water.
Wow. And do you do weight training as well?
Weight training?
Yes.
Yes. We also have free times on the weeks. We have weight training.
Yeah. And
is not for so tough for us.
No, because you are strong.
No. Yes.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the Olympics? Do you think that everything will be okay and the Olympics will happen this year?
Oh, it's really hard to say that. I don't know, but I have a hope that the Olympics is start normally, that we can go over there, everyone stay safe on this event. Also, the public can see us on this event. I think that is not normal event.
Yeah, yeah. So some people think it may be possible, but no spectators.
Yes, I heard that. We will see. I don't know.
Yeah. And where are your plans to race? We heard that World Rowing, the first World Cup will definitely happen, I think maybe in Zagreb.
Yes. I think that we are row for every regatta on this season.
Every
3
regatta.
times. Yes, I think so. But it's maybe some change. But I know that we are try to start for every events.
Yes. And if you take a look at the fours, who are your big rivals in the fours? Who are the crews that you look and say we must watch out for them?
I think that the Australian crew, British crew, Italians, the free crews. I look for them. I think that is the toughest rival for us.
Yeah. And the Dutch were crazy in the European Championships. They found a fantastic performance to win that race.
Yes, on all of the crew and the Dutch crew in the many events they have medals.
Yeah, they had
the full representation have a good shape on this event.
So Marcin, I have to ask you, you have seen so many crews racing, maybe you get the chance to watch at the World Championships. Tell us, over the years you have been racing, what are some of the best crews that you have seen that you have thought, oh wow, that looks fantastic?
Fantastic. But the question is, whole of my career or
no, from that you watch. So some crews from other countries. I don't know, maybe like the German 8 or
on the German. I think that the German is very good crew. The many people can learn from them. Yes, I think that the German crew is a crew who the people can learn from their technique and how they row.
yeah.
Yes, and I think that the couple years ago, the British have a great four, and I think that yes,
Yeah.
and yes, we try row like them couple years ago, but we are don't stronger like them.
Yeah. And do you what will you decide after Tokyo if you will go to Paris Olympics, or have you made a decision now how long your career will be?
No, we didn't take the decision now. We didn't think about this because we have the target, the Olympic Games, and maybe the World Championship.
In
Maybe
Shanghai.
we also go there. That reason we didn't think about stop our career or go for the Paris. We didn't know. We tried their best on this moment, on this year, and we didn't think about next years.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. What is your opinion? You know, rowing is trying to become more popular in the Olympics, with maybe coastal rowing. What do you think about the changes that rowing is making?
We should try something like this, like coastal rowing, because there is many people on the public over there. I think that is the good direction that we try to popularize the rowing on something like these events.
Yeah, and what do you think? There are some thoughts about in Los Angeles that maybe the course is only 1,500 meters, not 2,000 meters. What do you think about changing the distance for competition?
Oh no, I think that is no good for us, because the whole trainings should change. When we change the distance, we should change every training. I think that we must change the boats or oars, because when the distance is shorter, we should have been more stronger.
Yeah.
Yes.
So over the years that you have rowed in, has your technique always been the same? I know you said when you came into the four, you tried for faster leg drive, but how has your technique changed over the years since you've been rowing?
I think that is you when we when you sit on the fours, on the 8, on the double, on the single, you should maintain your technique for this boat. Yes, I think that I changed my technique couple of times, because I changed the people on the boat. They row a little bit different than I. That we must do something that we row the same.
Yes,
and when we sit on the boat, we try something that the boat speed is very good.
Yes. I noticed one thing, maybe in the European Championships in Poznan, your rating was higher than in the World Championships.
Yes.
What do you think is the correct rating to race at for your? You know, what is the best?
I saw that after the race that our rate is higher than the World Championship, and I realized that is not good for us. I think that the 41 maybe is the best rate, but on the European we have 42, 43. Is too high. Yes, it's too high. I think that our stroke length is too short. And that, yes, and then our rate is so high.
I think maybe that's what happened to the Australians in the 2019 World Championship.
Yes. I also think about that, and yes, maybe that the reason they've been lost on this final.
Yeah. What other events do you try and watch in terms of the Olympic class events in rowing? What do you try and watch on TV or what during the regatta? What are you interested in?
I when I have a time, I watch every race.
Oh, wow.
Yes, when I have a time, I like to watch, see what's happened. I didn't have my sorry. I like watch the rowing because I love that.
Wow, that's fantastic. And I'm wondering, Marcin, do you have plans when you decide to finish rowing, whenever that is? What will you do? Because you love rowing so much, will you be a coach, or tell me, what are your thoughts on that?
I think that I've been coach of the young people because I know that the young people who start the rowing,
Yeah.
they said me that I've been the good coach when I
Ah,
the finish career.
yeah,
Then when I've been the coach, I think so that I'm with coaching the juniors or maybe lowers.
wow, that's really interesting. And I think, maybe just before we finish, one thing that occurred to me about just to describe the personalities of the guys in your four. We have, we've been talking for an hour. So, but what are the other guys like? Particularly the Michael Berda, the guy with the beard.
Yes,
And he's the oldest guy in the four. What's he like?
he's a little bit something the brain of the crew.
Okay.
They told us what we should do. The something about technique or speed of the boat.
Yeah.
Yes, he's the oldest man in our crew,
Yeah.
and yes, and I think that is something like a brain our crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the stroke guy, Spazakowski, is it? What is he? He is the best on the ergometer. What is?
Yes, is fighter.
Ah,
Yes, he didn't he didn't like lose. He tried hard, training hard, and he's the best fighter on our crew.
wow, that's really interesting. And what about the guy in the bow seat?
The boss is he's a very quiet guy.
Oh, really?
Yes, he didn't like goes to the interview.
Yeah.
Yes, but on the water is a good guy who have feelings of the water.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So during the race, it is the two Michael Berda who makes he makes the calls during the race.
Yes, because they see uh, what's happened on the race, and when we needed to speed faster or something like that, they say that, and we are try to do
Yeah.
what they say.
Yeah. And just finally, Marcin, what is your hope for this season in 2021? What are you hoping for your crew, and personally, what is your hope or dream?
Okay. Our hopes for this season is 3 gold medal, European, Olympic, and the World Champ.
Whoa, that's cool.
we,
That's so
we
cool.
try our best, but we didn't know what's happened.
Yeah,
That is our goal.
that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Marcin Brzeziński, it's been amazing talking to you. You've done ever so well with your English, and thank you very much for being so patient.
Thank you very much.
So I will end the live part of this interview now.
Okay, thank you.